All right, people. I usually like to do these videos on Sunday, but this one definitely needs to be addressed. So I told you how we have these particular colorful not say hack, put that way, colorful um, trolls at the end of the day. But for those who don't know me, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. We specialize in dark technology and ambient rejection technology. As you've seen from our demonstrations of our screens being displayed outside and so forth, and our demonstrations are clearly unmatched. But, when you start doing things that other people can't do at the end of the day, the only way they can react is with a whole lot of hatred. And that's what they do best. That's what they do best. I want to give you an idea, a look, when I show you some of the it's sad because, like I said, all the energy that they put into this, they would have an amazing screen paint if they took the time out to work on their products. And instead of worrying about me, but I'm going to show you some of this stuff. We're reporting all this stuff over to Wix and starting a case with them. And keep in mind, the website can do a trace on the accounts. So you know that. Oh my goodness, these people are not smart at the end of the day. All right, so these are the fake emails. This is anybody who comes up under business. I'm going to turn the camera to the side because we don't want business contacts coming up on here. But I'll just give you an idea of how sad this is. And these are individuals, like I said, who apparently have no life and nothing to do in their day because I'm an extremely busy person. Right now, I'm in here checking my accounts, cleaning up the accounts because we have quite a lot of mail in here. So I need to get all this stuff cleaned up. I have to go into the website and upload all the new videos. I have to update the shipping information. It has to be updated because now we're using the new ShipMate or ShipMate, whatever, by PayPal. And some other information I have to put in for returns. So I have to be in here doing updates for the website. But I'm going to show you some of the sad stuff that we get from individuals who have clearly nothing to do with their lives at all. All right, so this is one right here. All the numbers are fake, addresses are fake, all that stuff is fake. But this is just show you. Now, as I said before, you too can go check your emails and post them because I'm not in your emails. I don't have time to sit on my computer and type somebody these same nonsense over and over and over and over again. I'm too busy. I got too much to do. I don't have the time in the day to respond or never say respond or react that way. If I'm going to react to you, I'm going to expose you. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to expose you for the people that you are. But I'm not going to go in and email somebody over and over and over again, and again, and again. I'm not going to go in and basically go in and just make memes. I don't have time for that nonsense. I expose you for what you are, and we move on. So I'm going to show you this. So this is one of them right here. So we're going to add our actions here, which is to report the account or report it. Now, enough of these come through. Like we get a lot of these, then they're going to request and see if we want to take action from there, which we are going to take action. Let me see. Now I want to turn it to the side. If I get something that comes up under a company or business, we don't like to show off their information, of course. All right, so we'll go through these right here. Some of these are actually more for business. Let me see. I like this one. That's a good person right there. Trying all these to go through the day. Sorry if I'm late getting through these, man. It's been a busy couple of days. All right. Okay. Yeah, we got to go through these. I had no idea we had this many people coming in on our accounts for information. So we got to get all this cleaned up so we can get access to you guys. The guys are going directly to the site. This is another one we got from another person, and it's Crow. That's definitely Crow. So there's Crow right there. Like I said, nothing better to do. Nothing better to do this time. He makes multiple fake emails and basically goes into our accounts and just spams. It's sad, but this is what he does. There he is right there. Sad, very sad individual. Keep in mind, as I said before, contacting us with this nonsense, going to our YouTube channel and writing down dumb stuff at the end of the day. Nobody sees this stuff. Nobody. We're the only ones who have access to this. You don't. I forgot to just move the stand. Turn it this way better. There we go. Your stuff that you post in, nobody sees it unless we activate it and we allow it to be known. That's the only way. Let me see. Okay, that's Stephanie customer. Okay, let me see. They're all customers. Oh, it's customers. Let me see. I'm gonna take care of them. I really need to go look in here more. Let me see for a minute. Oh, she got a crystal projector. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, that one. Let me see. This was definitely by Crow. Definitely Crow. Yep, there we go. It's once by Crow. Come on, man. You really got to stop with the fake emails. Gotta grow up, man. You got to grow up. You really do got to grow up. Let's go put a ban on this one, too. Let's see. Report and spam. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I actually have God already, so that's not a problem already. But for you to be doing this stuff means you don't have God, so there's something wrong. If you're telling people at the end of the day to go find God and you're doing stuff like this at the end of the day, then that tells you right there from the door you have not found God. There we go. Let me see. All right, that's a customer we responded back to. At least we got back to that one. Okay, cool. Ask them about a custom pack machine. Anytime customers come up, because all their personal information comes up on these accounts, these are a little different from our accounts. We get anywhere from 50, 60, out of 50, 60 notifications, whatever we get out of that. We get probably about out of 60 of them, I say 20 of them about 20 of them from this joker at the end of the day, which clearly shows he does not have a life at all, period. You need to get a life. You really, really need to get a life. But feel free to do a live demonstration and show people the interesting emails I've sent to you, because there isn't any. We don't send you emails at all. We don't even acknowledge you on that level at all, period. The only time I speak to you is basically if we go into a live stream where you're in your one of your little chats, and we basically request for you to do certain demonstrations. But other than that, we don't acknowledge you. Well, this is just to show you how sad these individuals are. Definitely obsessed. I give you that much. Definitely obsessed. So right now somebody's requesting where to buy our technology at. We can send it over to them. Yeah, we don't need all that. Come on, you're doing too much, Wix. Doing too much. All right. Oh, that just came in just now. Man, I didn't know we got response back. Yeah, we got to clean this up because our response here is crazy. I didn't know we got to go through all of these. All of these. That just came in just now. Yeah, that was just now. Also, she wants to what? Let me see. I thought this was an older one. They're asking for the 20 ounce. 20 ounce, 30 inches. Yeah, the one with the blackout cloth, with the screen, that is a 20 ounce right there. I went to buy the 1 gallon. But we don't have the 1 gallons anymore. We got rid of the 1 gallons. It's too much paint. The 1 gallon is way too much paint. The 48 ounces is perfect, but the 1 gallons are just too much. I mean, if they want them, I mean, we can activate them, but they're just too much. It's just too much paint. There's no way in the world for the size you're painting. Let's see, like a cloth. Okay, I guess we'll activate it, but I don't know why, because that is a huge that's a lot of paint. So somebody's requesting a 1 gallon from overseas. I guess they're going to be painting something huge with it, but I guess we'll go in and activate the bad boy. Let me see, I'm going to come out of my messaging. We're coming into editing right now. Refresh page, yeah. Yeah, but all those messages, we're going to start expose them. That's what we do. I don't have time. I'm a very busy person. I literally don't have time to sit down in front of a computer, make up fake emails, go email somebody over and over and over again, send them text messages over and over and over again, make pictures of. I don't have time for that. I'm extremely busy. I'm here today. I got to update everything on the website, go through a spelling checker. Then we got to go in and they got new animation stuff they got on here. I'm going to add that to the website. We have to update the shipping policy. We have to update the order policy. There's a whole lot of policies that have to be updated for the new stuff. We have to put all new videos and stuff. We got so much to do. It's not even funny. And you guys have nothing better to do but sit there and make up fake accounts. That is sad. That shows you at the end of the day, you have nothing to do with your life. I would think outside. Well, I guess pretty much outside. What are you doing? You don't have that either. So I don't know what is going on with y'all, but that is pretty sad. But this is to give you an idea. And I'm pretty sure all companies that pretty much have to deal with, you're going to have to deal with that. I want to give you an insight how sad it is. Because anybody's going to have to deal with that. Anyone's going to have to deal, if you have a business, you're always going to have to deal with these haters, people that are upset, people are angry at the end of the day, that choose to do nothing better with their lives but to carry on like that. They do the devil's work, and that's what they do. Because God don't act that way. Let me see. We need to go into, we're in Marketplace. Here we go to Marketplace. We'll have to activate. We're going to Marketplace right now. I had the camera turned to the side because, like I said, we have customers' information popping up in that box. And we want to make sure that their information is not being put out there. But quite frankly, you're not going to need, I mean, that you're painting something really, really, really crazy big. I mean, huge. That's the only way you would need a gallon of this stuff. If this stuff has a lot of coverage, we can bring the gallon back in. I guess they want it. We'll bring the gallons back in. But we'll drop the price. We'll take $100 off of them. Let me see. Where is this baby at? Yeah, we'll take $100 off of it. Make it 6 instead. All right. So now that's activated. All right. Where's the save at? We need to save on here. Here's save right there. All right, that's activated. That's back on the site. People requested a gallon of it. I don't have no idea what you're paying with a gallon. We haven't even done a gallon on the screen yet. We did a 180-inch screen with 48 and still has some little bit of paint left over. I don't know what in the world you would paint with a gallon, but I mean, hey, more power to you. That's what you want. That's what you want. I just activated, put it back on the cart. All right, we're going to come out of this real quick. And hit this real quick. I had to update, coming here, we had to update every shopping cart because we forgot to add Samsung to the list. Because Samsung has a ultra short 4K projector. And the customer came in and pointed it out. I said, you don't have Samsung. And I was like, oh, shoot, we don't have Samsung on here. So we had to go through all the shopping carts all over again. Now we got to come in here. I got to design labels for the gold screen we have downstairs because it has its own separate gold labels attached to it. We had the gunmetal labels we just developed, and we have to put in the shopping cart that's going to hold all those different interesting color paints in there. So that's going to be in there also too. It'd be easier if we just make one label for all of them because, man, it is going to be a lot of them. We got the red one coming in today. We're doing the red one today, but the red one won't be done until Monday. But we have the formula for the red for the day. And we had a request for blue and purple, which will be next week. Now, keep in mind, we're outside now. Weather is good right now. We got a big 150-inch screen to play on outside. We got the motorized Pac-Man screen. I got requested 4 times because I mentioned the motorized Pac-Man screen with all the lights for the motorized screens. Those we're going to put up there. We're going to be putting links in where you can get the screen at, the lights at, all that cool stuff. We're not selling those, by the way. It's too expensive to have a motorized screen. Then on top of that, we have the massive 180-inch. We got a 250-inch screen. So no, I do not have time to sit there, go develop a whole new email account with somebody's name on it, just slander them, and go email their account. We don't have that time. If anything, I want to expose a person for who they are. Like if their product is matching house paint at the end of the day, yeah, we're going to do demonstrations of their product if we can get them down here without cancellation, because that's the whole purpose of getting the orders down here for testing, which we couldn't do because we got some paints down here because we had customers buy them and people who do business with them bought them for us. But other than that, then being able to go straight to the website and buy, not going to happen because orders were canceled right from the door, which we have evidence of. Products were shipped down that weren't what they were supposed to be. They were black paint at the end of the day, stuff like that. So these are the people we have to deal with. By the way, you do know that that is considered to be scamming someone. And in case you guys use that word so loosely, when you basically, if somebody orders something and it comes down completely different, that's scamming. So you committed scam, right to scamming live because we ordered a product from you. We recorded the conversation of us buying the product. And when the product got down here, it was black. It wasn't even the product. So you did scam us. And then going to YouTube, now YouTube, we're going to PayPal, we won our dispute. Even PayPal looked at your website and clearly said that your website does not look stable. That's the reply. Did not look stable. That's why we won our dispute, and the fact that they looked up and found that you don't have a black version of this product or even a category. So you scammed us. So again, yeah, here's the thing. You've never ordered from my website. You've never bought anything from my website. You have made accusations of going in. I don't know why you even did the live recording, but then again, who knows what you do at the end of the day. He did a live recording, calls my house. I'm busy. Just come off a live stream, calls my house asking if he could buy the product. I said, well, you don't have to call me to do that. Just go buy the product. He wanted a confirm from me that we would ship it out to him. Never placed the order. Order never went through. Never even saw it. We saw orders from everybody else we do business with, but never saw one order from him. I don't even know. Why do you waste people's time at the end of the day? Just like when you sat up there on camera and try to convince people that the two products that were being displayed were different. They're not different. They look exactly the same. There's nothing different about that. You know that. Everybody else saw that and knows that. Now, I feel sorry for the people who comment at the bottom because at the end of the day, it kind of tells that you're not really that smart in the day if you could be fooled that easy. Let's go back to our box in here. I got to finish this out real quick. So we're turning this to the side because, like I said, anytime we have a customer or somebody comes up, we don't show up their information, but I do need to get to all of this right now. This was 9 minutes ago. So they wanted, let me see, let me get this straight. I want to buy a gallon. That's a lot, man. That's a lot of paint, a gallon. Let's go over here to the marketplace. I need to copy this right here and grab that one. It's a shame, like I said, they cannot grow up. Pitiful and a shame. Let me see. Just see 1 gallon. We just activated that one. Yeah, so it comes down to jealousy. But feel free to do a live stream demonstration. Go through your email account and display 1 email for me. Send nothing. You won't see anything there. Unless you make up something fake, and you can't make up something fake on email. I physically would have to email you in order for that to come up. So yeah. We don't do that at the end of the day. I have no time for childish games at the end of the day. If we have a problem with you, we expose you for who you are. Let me see. I got to put this over here for them. This is in inbox, right? This is the link for the gallon. And it must be painting something really big. That's a lot of paint. I would love to see these companies share some of the craziness that they get from their everyday haters, just to share some of it. People on YouTube need to start doing that, going and showing people, exposing these haters at the end of the day, showing the messages they think that are secret that nobody else sees. This is why we expose you like this. And people should start doing this to y'all. They really need to start exposing you guys. And women too, y'all know who you are. You haters out there, start exposing y'all. That's what we do. We expose y'all. We don't, like I said, I ain't got time to be sending messages like that. I work. I don't got time for that. But apparently y'all got too much free time on your hands. So we just want to start exposing y'all stuff out there. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to put something on the website called the haters list. You're going to be going right up on the list. Everybody can go in and can check it out. We can share from one place to one place to one place. The haters list. Because people need to start doing that. Exposing you. Because you guys sit there and hide behind a computer and write your nonsense in. That's what y'all do. And y'all think y'all hidden. People, you have to understand, this is the digital age. You can be traced at the end of the day. You think you're unmarked. You think you're masked at the end of the day, that you can't be followed. Nobody can basically track your information. Please. Now, this was basically in the era of, when would it be? Before computers were all that big and companies actually had much of the control of all computers. You know, the internet at one point was never made for public domain. It was actually made strictly for basic corporation use only. Now, at that particular time when everything was done by file cabinets, yeah, you could do that. But now today, please, so you got to be kidding me. You can be traced so easy, it's not even funny. You can make a fake account. Even you can be pinged at the end of the day. It's not hard to track somebody at the end of the day. It isn't. And I know so many people in that field that work in security for encryption coding. I have a couple of friends of mine work over for Microsoft for security firms over there. I can contact them and say, look, trace this for me. Figure out where that came from. Come on, please grow up at the end of the day. They need to round all you guys up, all of y'all up at the end of the day, and just sue all of y'all at the end of the day. Give you a massive lawsuit. And I think some people, you hit them hard enough, again, going into court and finding out you can lose all your worldly possessions in one day is a pretty big wake-up call. And on top of that, you'll be paying fines and everything else under the sun. My goodness, grow up. Get a freaking life. All that excess energy, go get a garden. Take up a hobby, for goodness sake. Give something back to society. You're sad. You're really sad at the end of the day. It doesn't bother us when we see it. Really doesn't. How would this harm me or disrupt my business in any way? It doesn't disrupt my business. It's just surprising that you're that sad that you take the time and the energy to put into this. That's what's sad about it. But that's what I enjoy exposing you guys. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, that just came in about a couple minutes ago. Yeah, we definitely got to keep track of this one because I don't come in here that much to check this. All my stuff comes through our emails account. We have the accounts we go through. I literally keep forgetting to come in here and check the accounts for my website. We get like 50, 60. I got 28 notifications today. This is what I get in a day's time. That's my notifications right there. 28 notifications in the day. My messages can go anywhere from 60 to 100 in about 2 months. That fast, that quick. Do you have any idea how much traffic my website kicks in? It is quite a lot. Because my website looks legit. It doesn't look fake at the end of the day. Man, so we got to get back to them. I do apologize. We're just not getting in here. I look at it, I see, I was like, good gracious, like we got this many messages coming in a day. Now, mind you, while you guys were out doing your little hate emails, yesterday, I was downstairs. I had to blast two company screens. We finished constructing the 150-inch, displayed images off that, the videos off of that. Went downstairs, we coded a mesh screen downstairs for demonstrations for outside experience to see whether the screen was going to be to maintain the wind. We developed a new screen paint in that time in that area. So we get all this stuff done while you guys are still on the computer, still typing in hate mail. and still doing the same demonstrations every day. I can swap out. And one day I can show you 8 or 9 videos, and each one of those videos will be different one from the other. And in different environment, different projectors. We can go inside, we can go outside, we can go anywhere we want. And you guys are showing the same stuff, same projector, same environment over and over again. If I want, I can show demonstrations of 180-inch screen on the floor. I can project off 150 off the ceiling. We got 148 acoustics, 127-inch, 138, 144-inch. The guy who came over, one of the paramedics came over when I had this incident. He was like, "How many screens you got?" And I was just naming them off. He said, "Good gracious." We even have a 180-inch in the basement. The wall is actually a screen in the basement. 129-inch. That's the gaming screen. And y'all still come on with the same videos every single day. Nothing changes. So you can't, so no wonder the specification sheets that you have, and we don't even add half the stuff in the specification sheet because we literally don't have enough room. I sat there in a live stream writing the specification sheet for the 38 Black Widow, and I started on YouTube because for some reason we had all the information there, so I figured I'll take it in here and I'll copy and paste it on the website. You know, my specification sheet has over 5,000 letters in it. 5,000, because YouTube only gives you 5,000, and we depleted the YouTube. So we had to go over to the Wix and finish it. So I have about 7,000. How many do you have in yours? Not a lot. I guarantee you that much. Nowhere near 7,000. So that's how much information we can put in there, because I can go, hey, look, we can do floor projection. We can do ceiling projection. We can do 3D mapping, 3D mapping projection. You don't have any of that stuff in there because you can't do it. Y'all can't even go outside. I've seen y'all demonstrations outside. Extremely poor. Little tiny screens tucked away in corners. Projectors sitting way too close to the screens. We're at 23 feet back, then we're outside. When I'm on my deck, I gotta measure the deck. I think we're around like about 15, 16, 17 feet. We're way back. Now this week, this Monday, we're gonna be doing a demonstration. We're gonna be projecting off the canopy, because we coded that. And we're gonna project off the 150-inch, all short throws in those demonstrations. Y'all do stuff like that. And tomorrow morning, y'all be up again on Monday. Same demonstration, same environment, same projector. Like Batman, same channel, same something, same bedtime. Literally every day. Because your products can only do so much. They have limitations. That's what you get when you have house paint. And you can't get mad over that because your stuff matched house paint. And it did. Just started the video on the question. Yeah. We got people wanting to paint over elite screens. I'm not getting into that. But at the end of the day, if elite screen gives you guys the screens, y'all all giddy and happy. What will we do with it at the end of the day? We couldn't do anything with elite screen over here. For what? Our screens are better than that. You're talking about doing demonstrations on a Cinema Grade 5D. Do you have any idea how many demonstrations I've done on that screen? Demonstrations from back stretch back to maybe about 6-7 years ago. We're over here doing the Dark Star 9. That's the most advanced screen they had. And even in the demonstration, oh my goodness. Do you know the Cinema Grade 5D has ambient light rejection technology embedded into it? They use those screens in ambient light controlled environments, but the environments that they use that screen in are much brighter than your environment. Even the P2, when it advertises that machine, it's in a fully lit environment with all this white around it. You don't even have it in that environment. It sits in the dark. And you have a nerve to show off an elite screen? Are you kidding me? Why are you in the dark? Why is your environment so dark all the time? You know why? Because that Cinema Grade 5D can pull a contrast level your product can't. It's actually darker than your screen. That's why you're in the dark. Because if a contrast level comes up, you have to make sure that if you're in the dark, you're going to have a better chance of pulling a better contrast level than being in a well-lit environment. Try that demonstration again in a fully lit environment. That's what I don't like when people do dark demonstrations in the dark all the time. That demonstration is supposed to be done in the dark. I'm sorry, in a well-lit environment. Let me come over here for a minute. Let me see. while we're going through this. Yeah, that environment was way too dark. That screen has ambient light rejection technology embedded into it. It might not be the best, but at least that screen does display in a fully lit environment. The environment that he was in was way too dark for that screen to be in there like that. And the reason why it had to be that dark, anytime they do testing, it's always in the dark. And the reason why, because the Gray Cinema 5D can see a contrast level. I know that for a fact. The screen paint he has, the Network Gray 773, because that's what it is. I'm sorry, but that's what it is. You match the screen, your product is Network Gray 773. That's what it is. You can't beat that screen. That's why you did it in the dark. And you try to do the contrast levels, you did that in the dark. The first sample sheet you showed had a bunch of wrinkles in it. Those wrinkles should have never been in that screen like that. The screens have something called a reflective surface. Any kind of imperfections in the surface, folds or anything, basically cause the screens to go dark on those edges. You don't even know anything about that because you don't even know anything about the product that you're using against your screen. I'm pretty sure you didn't read the specification sheet correctly. And you're sitting in the dark with that thing? Come on, man. You got to be doing. That's why I came out there, fully lit environment, not one. We did 8 on a 38 Black Widow in a fully lit environment. And I showed you how it should be done. You should be seeing colors, white levels, and contrast. You didn't see anything in the demonstration, did you? No, because they cut corners. That's why. And you're going to mess around and you will get a lawsuit from them because you're definitely not doing the demonstration correctly. So let's go over here real quick. Screens. Sorry about that, I got you guys way over here. This is the Elite Screen Cinema Gray 5D, which you have no knowledge of whatsoever. Like I said, they'll try to pick screens. I see you didn't get the Dark Star 9. I wonder why. You don't want to go near the Dark Star 9. The Dark Star 9 pulls an insane contrast level. This is the reason why it was so easy for us to take on the Elite Screen, because all the demonstrations that we saw underneath that screen were all done in ambient light controlled environments. Very easy screen to take down. There's one right here. But even in these demonstrations with the ambient light controlled environment, these environments were well lit. Wait, better well lit than yours. Just real quick. Now you see his environment, as long as he doesn't just pop his lights out. This is a screen right here he's displaying. Over there. Of course, he turned the lights out. Why do you guys have this obsession with turning the lights out? I can never understand that. We're going to have to do a whole topic on that by itself. The obsession with the lights out. We have white screens now. You know, white screens do that. White screens, you have to turn the lights out. That's literally a gray screen. We use these in fully lit environments, and they do work in fully lit environments. Why do you have these things in the dark all the time? What is the deal with that? Okay, wait, he has one here. I'm going to make sure. Start with that. He has some light in here, but it's still blocked. But still, it's light in here. It's much lighter than your environment. Your environment was dark. Because I can see his blinds here, blinds here. He has light in the environment. But this is why it's so easy for us to run over a certified screen so fast, because that always going back into these dark environments. But somebody sent me a message like, well, you know, screens were meant to be in the dark. This isn't the 1920s. Let me explain that to you. It's not the 1920s anymore. It's not the 1950s and 60s where white screens were all the rage and you sat there with your uncles and your mother and whatever while somebody pulled out a slideshow. And when you remember the slideshow? Yes, and all demonstrations at that time had to be done in the dark, okay? Because there were no such thing as gray screens. They didn't even exist. But you guys are still taking these high-end, high-tech screens that do have capabilities to be used in fully lit environments because we have used them before, and they do work. I think I've only seen a few people in here that have actually displayed these screens in somewhat fully lit environments. When we're looking at the P2, someone had a Dark Star 9. Fully lit environment, had the Dark Star 9 with the P2, looked nice. Everybody else in the dark, in the dark, in the dark. You ever seen the advertisement trailer for the P2? It's not in a dark environment. The way they put that projector up, like this is supposed to be the ultimate family TV-like experience. That's the whole purpose of an ultra short throw, which you guys have completely over top of your head. You don't understand the purpose of the very same projector you have. The whole purpose of the ultra short though is to have like a TV like set top box, something that you can sit up close to the screen. It doesn't have to sit all the way back behind you. You don't have to have the wires and cables and all that stuff all over the place. You can sit up front. You can produce this giant, massive screen bigger than a TV, and you can use it in a fully lit environment just like a TV. That's what they advertise. But you guys take these same projectors and you stick them in these dark environments. I'm like, well, you might just get a long throw because pretty much the whole purpose of that projector is to use it like a family-like setting. That's what it's used for. You guys completely dropped the ball on that one. Because you know why you're in the dark with that screen? Because when they do their demonstration, they got a $3,000, $5,000 projection screen. Pretty sure they don't have screen paint up there. Guarantee they got a $3,000, $5,000, whatever company they're using. They got some high-end screen up there, and that screen is producing in a full lit environment because of the screen and that projector. Same thing with the individual who had the Dark Star 9 with the P2 was using it in a full lit environment. You got a $3,000 screen laying against this wall. That's why. A screen paint product, on the other hand, that's not tested properly has to be in the dark with it majority of the time because it can't pull the image correctly. That's why. And it has to be calibrated. There you go. That's the reason why. But we've had a lead screen over here, and I know for a fact that I've used that screen in ambient light controlled environments, and it works perfectly fine with no problem whatsoever, which we'll do a demonstration of that. But the fact you had that screen in that environment that dark, and the reason why you had it that dark, because you knew if you had displayed the demonstration with the OLED horse, there is no way in the world your screen would have picked up. That screen is darker than your screen, and it has ambient light projection technology embedded into it. As you said, in your product does not have ambient light projection. So how would you be able to compete with that technology unless you were in the dark, where you can give yourself a somewhat fair vantage point? Come on, man. This stuff that you do is so freaking transparent. It is not even funny. People who own those screens will look at that demonstration and go, okay, why is he in freaking dark like that? You're never supposed to do, first of all, anytime you're doing any comparison against a certified screen, to be, especially with ambient light projection technology embedded into that screen, you should never be in an environment that's dark. Now you're gonna do demonstrations with lights out comparison, okay. But the entire demonstration was done in the dark? No, no, no. That's due to the fact that your screen can't maintain a contrast level over that particular surface, and you are not the same in any way whatsoever. Next time you do the demonstration, do it in a fully lit environment and then do the demonstration again. You won't see that one again. That's why it's at the end of the day, fake demonstrations, but you watch us display outside, and then all of a sudden, here comes a slew of angry emails. It doesn't bother us at the end of the day you send us emails. It's sad that you literally have that much time and that much hatred toward people at the end of the day, that this is how you reflect. I don't have time. Like I said, you feel anytime, hey, go into your email account, post it, and say, look, this is what he sends to me. Go ahead. You won't find anything in there. We don't acknowledge you like that. All we do is just expose you for who you are. I got to turn this to the side because I don't want y'all seeing customers' information. I got to really start getting into these accounts more. I can show you right now, and the time it takes you to do one demonstration, I can display 4 different screens in 4 different environments in my house with no problem whatsoever. Compared to your one demonstration of you showing the same screen, same fake dark environment every single day. And besides, that projector was not meant to be used in the dark like that. You gotta lighten your environment up a little bit more. Sad thing about it, the projector has the capability, your screen doesn't have it. That's the problem. But then again, like I said, you matched house paint, so it is what it is. And everybody else is saying the same thing. Your product is house paint. And that's what he's angry about. But you, like I said, you did the demonstration yourself. I give you thumbs up for doing a demonstration, but it matched. No matter how you try to say, oh, it's different. No, it matched, buddy. It's not something where someone's going to sit there and give you $80 to $89 or $178 for 2 quarts of that When they know that there's no big difference, they can just go over to Sherwin-Williams and get a gallon for 23. That's all. No big difference. And you keep talking about this Frankenstein having the ability to produce outside. Can we see some of those demonstrations? Because I have not seen that screen outside at 150, 180, none of those sizes. Where's the demonstrations on those? Nothing, just typing stuff in there for the sake of just typing stuff in there. Just like how we hit an active shopping cart that had a black Frankenstein in it. We still haven't dug into that one, which I should, but no, we're gonna leave that one alone. That's just way too easy. He had an active shopping cart. We have a receipt over here displaying it's my trophy right there, by the way. When we get those rare trophies, like the really rare ones, that is a extremely rare trophy. We got an active shopping cart, paid for it and everything. Money transaction went through, show us active. Money went back to our account from PayPal. PayPal confirmed. It shows right on their account too. We ordered a black Frankenstein. There is no black Frankenstein. There's no videos of it, but this shopping cart was active in his account, which should not have been there. You don't put things in your account that you don't have any proof of being able to have made. That's called scamming. Shipping someone black paint after they had a conversation with you and a transaction is considered scamming. Convincing your customers that they're seeing this amazing image when it all comes down to the projector you're using clearly showed in the video where your screen completely washed out, as you claimed it didn't, but it was washed out completely. It's scamming. Even in the demonstration, when you sat there in front of the camera, if you notice, his screen was completely washed out. He was so focused on the Network Gray 773 that you didn't notice that your screen was so washed out. How come that didn't look the same way as it does on the P2? What happened in that demonstration? That was brought up a couple of times in the few rooms that we're in. They're like, why is his screen so washed out? But in these videos, you show these screens in these dark environments and the images, the color, all that pops. But in 1 minute, you look in another section of it, it's completely washed out. What happened there? See? You basically went in and did what all the companies do. Get this high-end projector, sell the consumer on something that is not true, because the only way they can afford to get that piece of machinery, they're going to have to buy to get the same image. That's why we gave you the 1-year challenge, because we knew if you took that projector out of the equation, that screen was going to look like crap. We don't need to request that because you already proved it already, because we saw what it looked like on another projector, and it didn't look anything like the P2 in no way whatsoever. Didn't have color enhancements, didn't have contrast enhancements. Looked horrible. So that's why all your customers' demonstrations don't match your products at all. They don't match your demonstrations at all. So that's considered to be a form of misleading information. And also, too, at the end of the day, if you're saying something that your screen is not and you're taking money at the end of the day, you have scammed your customers. Your product, and I know you don't want to admit it, has matched Network Gray 773, $23 a gallon versus $80 to $89. You went on YouTube. You did these dark, poorly lit environments. You took a high-end projector. You embellished and lied and misled and manipulated your customers into believing that they were seeing this really high-end image. And at the end of the day, it washed out. At the end of the day, it matched to house paint. So you have scammed your customers out of hundreds of dollars. You have to accept the fact this is what you have done. And the evidence is right there. Everybody can see it. So don't get mad at me at the end of the day. I was the one telling you from day one that you need to test your products. Anytime I walk into any one of those forum sites, I'm dealing with another person just like me. That's what I deal with when I walk in there, and probably somebody more advanced than me that's in there. And the first thing they ask me is, how do I know I'm not buying black paint at the end of the day? I could do the same thing with black paint at the end of the day. This is why we have all these insane demonstrations of our products next to black paint and black fabric and black plastic and film and all this crazy stuff, because we're asked these questions. We have to be to back our products up. And it can't match in any way whatsoever. Can't be a bump, can't be a hiccup. It has to be a significant, huge, massive difference between night and day. Just like when I took the gray sheet of paint and put it outside on that black technology, what happened to it? See color, didn't see contrast, and we were able to blend right into the screen because our white levels produced that high. That's at 4,000 lumens outside in the dark. House paint does the same thing. And if you sit there and say, well, that's network grade 773, I don't match that. But contrary, you do match it perfectly. So no, it's not a huge difference. It's not a game changer at all. It's like somebody going to a dealership. You got two Rolls Royce sitting there. One is slightly red, one slightly little off. With this one right here, because it's a little off, it costs you about 100,000, and this will cost you about $500,000. What do you think? Well, I couldn't care less. They both look the same to me. Give me that one for 100,000. I'll take that one right there. I mean, who cares if it's just a little off? I mean, like, I'm really going to see a really difference at the end of the day. There you go. That's how people view your products now. So that's what you're mad about and angry about. Well, like I said, if you did the testing, if before you launch your product, if you did all those testings against all those different paints and you go, oh, shoot, this is matching. I need to go in and change maybe the shade a little bit or put a little something in it to make it different. That's what testing's for. Let's see. What are they requesting here? They're requesting, he's not playing mirror. Yeah, we don't do this. There's no point in using the mirror trick, because the mirror trick is something a friend of mine showed me. How to take a mirror, put it in front of a projector, make it an ultra short throw, kind of reflects back the same way. Only problem is you lose a little bit of color. It does basically wash out, and you really don't really need it, because at that particular time when we were doing the mirror trick, ultra short throw projectors were crazy expensive. They were very, 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 very expensive. Very expensive. So people were doing the mirror trick. We showed off on how to take a mirror and how to reflect it back and get a short throw and save some money. But now you can get a short throw projector for cheap. I got two of them sitting downstairs. I paid 140 bucks for each of them. So I guess I'll have them. They can just email me on that one right there. I can't show you this one because this is people's personal information. These are business accounts. So people's personal information pops up there. But yeah, showing you the stuff of the haters, man. You know, we're going to start exposing you guys, and I think people should start doing that. You know, all YouTubers who have issues with you jokers at the end of the day need to start posting your stuff and showing everybody what kind of people you are at the end of the day. Because it's sad that you have to go in. I had people go in a live stream, will go in and change their account and come back in, thinking they're being smart. No, you're an idiot. You know why? Because you have to go in and put all that information in. Set that up, get a phone call, get verification through your phone call. Google will basically ask for verification. So send a text or a phone call. Go through all that to set the account up, just to go in and go doop and get banned that fast. You're the one doing. I know what you're doing on the other end. It's not bothering me, because every time I basically go in and just hit that doop, you got to go back and you got to do that a mess all over again. Go regenerate a new email. Go in and get verification. Go get verification for this, verification for that. Come back in again. You're doing all the work. You're not bugging me at the end of the day. I'm having a ball because I know what you're going through. Anybody who ever set up an account through YouTube or any other place knows what you're going through. So every time you pop in the little watch, I'm going to make you set up another account. You're not doing anything at the end of the day. It takes one time for me to go over and click something, and that's it. You got to go back and set a whole another account up all over again. And you know, if you do that enough times, you basically start raising red flags on whatever server you're using at the end of the day. They start evaluating your accounts, which means if you have an account on there you desperately need, they can put your account under evaluation. You could end up losing your main account that you're using. Now, they'll say you used this too many times, you can't do it, you can't make any more emails for a while. Yeah, come on, man. Like, your activities are not being recorded every day. All right, what we got going on here? Let me see, the mirror. Yeah, the mirror thing is, but I can just show them. I'll just give them a link where they can get a short throw projector for cheaper, because we didn't pay anything for ours really at the end of the day. You got to check out good places to buy projectors at is the Goodwill. I bought 2 projectors from the Goodwill. As a matter of fact, that's where I got my Panasonic from. I got my Panasonic for like 112 bucks. A brand new, almost nearly brand new. The only problem is when I got it here, the lamp had issues. I just wanted to change the lamp, and it cost me like 40 bucks to change the lamp. And I said, I gave that away to a customer. You can just contact us through there. Let me see. Got 38 notifications, 20 notifications. Ugh. All right, let me see. Let me go through here. Yeah, we should. Man, I feel bad about this. We've been just so busy. I'm taking a minute. Oh, yeah, I told you we got companies already requesting for it. We can't show you this. We can't see this. But we got companies already requesting for the invisible technology. I told you companies jump on that like crazy. Yep, good stuff we can do with it. Wait till they see the demonstrations we have going on outside. No, not interested in that. I'm sorry, we're gonna pass on that one. What we got going up here next? I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested. Certain companies I'm interested in. Certain companies I'm not. Companies that are small mom and pops. Yeah, I'll do business with. Big corporations, not going to do it with it. Collaborate. Invisible technology. Invisible technology again. We'll get back to that one later. We got time today to go through all these. I'm not going to respond back to these. I'm clicking on which ones we want to go through and which ones we. Nope. Definitely not going to happen. Let me see. I know this guy already. I talked to him already. We've done orders with us already. We got this guy right here. No, let me see. Support projectors. Great. This is where we get books in here. We get books. Let me see if I can just squeeze this a little bit. Like we literally get books in here. Make sure we got nothing coming up on the accounts that you can't see. Nah, because the name is there. We can't. Nope, name is there. I'm real particular about showing off information. Fake projectors. Yeah, I don't even want to go down that road. I get people that from companies, they know we don't like their projectors, and they would try to convince us nobody's a good projector, and so and so and so. Somebody came and said the Valve projector is 4K. No, it's not. I can show you it's not 4K. Here you go. Some literature for you. Read through this. I talked to the actual people in the forum site, or basically when they had on Facebook and they're advertising. It's a native 1080p projector. That's what it is. It's pixel shifting technology. That's what it is at the end of the day. That's exactly what it is at the end of the day. Well, let me see right here. Okay, I have this unit 24 that pulls my money out of the Kickstarter, blah, 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 blah. So, this projector, blah, 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 blah. We're going to tell you, people, we have a list of projectors we support. Go to the list. If it's not on there, we can't touch it. We can't sell the paint to you. I can't sell you jack at the end of the day. We've denied people. We can't sell. You got two options. Change out and get a projector that we support, or we just can't sell it to you. That's all to it. It's not going to work. It's just not going to work. People will come in every single day and they'll come in with something that has 4K, it has 8K, it has 15,000, it has 20,000, it has this, that, and the other, so and so and so. All right, if it's a fantastic projector, then why are you contacting me? God, you can't get the screen to pop because the only thing you can display it on is a white screen or a gray screen, and the color's washed out. You can't pull the contrast levels, and it looks like trash when you turn the lights on. And you're watching me doing demonstrations outside playing Borderlands, which I had a ball last night because I couldn't wait to go play it outside. But I was playing Borderlands, and you just can't get the screen to react. They say even in the dark, it looks like trash. So, we can't support it. It's not going to work. The projector's just not going to pull up. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit there and tell you something that's not true. It's not going to work. Let's see. A question. Okay, we'll get back to them. These are people legit. I think I've talked to these few people before. I think we're about caught up. Because anything else that's not in here, if I get master delete, which I love to delete whatever else is in here. So February the 20th will be the last one. Okay, let me see. Oh, these are orders that went through. Okay, cool. All right, good. I was kind of looking through that. It was 56 of them staring me in the face. Like, oh, please. I hope I don't have to read through all of that because that's a lot. But eventually you do have to read through all that. Just to show you that I wasn't joking. I'm not lying to you. You see my inbox right here? Look at my inbox. 50 in my inbox. Communications, 50. That's what I run on my whatchamacallit. Now, I'm sorry, naysayers, you don't get people that respond to you like that. But that's because your stuff at the end of the day don't work. And you know what? You keep it up, but I'll put out there a freaking network 773 challenge for your customers because I'm pretty sure they have done it already. I'm pretty sure they've done it. It's something you don't want to match. Now, matching a certified screen, heck yes, you want to match that. Yeah, definitely. Well, you don't want to match a screen that's a can of paint that's $23. That's why he deleted the video of the white screen. The white screen matched his screen perfectly. That video, poof, disappeared. You know why the other video he's going to keep around? Because he can't get away with that because he got caught. That's why. When he tried to change up the other video, he got busted. It's recorded. He got busted. So, of course, he had to bring the other video back because we did the search. We went through. We couldn't find it. And all of a sudden, the video popped up out of nowhere. You got to do stuff like this at the end of the day. Delete videos, come in and alter. Then something's wrong with your product. There's something wrong with it. We got them all right there. Yeah, we got all you guys are out of here. We're done. We got them all. We got them all reported over. So you guys have all been reported today. But yeah, our boxes, we get like 50 right now. If I walk, oh, we got notifications over here. I got to click on my notifications. What's going on my notifications here? Oh, these are all orders. Well, we can't show you that. That's all my orders that just popped up. Yeah, those are orders. Orders that just came through. That's what y'all mad about at the end of the day. Did I make a killing in orders? Yeah, because we can back our products up at the end of the day. That's why. You're talking about you're in the dark with one screen in the dark, trying to do a demonstration. In the dark, trying to do a demonstration, and we can do 8 certifieds that fast against the screen with no problem. Fully lit environment and throw it back with no problem. And you're in the dark with two certified screens. One's wrinkled up, and the other one, basically, at the end of the day, it looks absolutely. You're doing it in the dark. Fully lit environment. That's when you have to do it. But you can't do it because your screen can't maintain in fully lit environments. Our screens can. These are the orders that went through. Good. God is good. God is good. Let me see. I need to turn on now and think of your browser. I don't have to think about that right there. I don't have notifications popping up. It drive me crazy all day. At least we're caught up in the messaging, so that's good. That's all taken care of. We everybody caught up. I do apologize for people who've been contacted. I'm sorry. I'll make sure I get to that too. So we are just on YouTube a few minutes ago, catching up with that and getting that done over there. Okay, that's all done. That's finished. Got that done. That's finished. I need to go over here today. This is where I'm going to be at today. I got videos to do. So we have to go in here to the account today and we have to update. All shipping information has to be updated because the new platform we're on right now, the shipping a different ship station, that has to be done. We have to go over and update shipping. Shipping's one of them. Something else that has to be updated too. I forget which one. It's two of them we have to do. I think it's shipping. Oh, and one of the return policies, which means if your package goes into snail mail, we've had that before. Packages may drag a little bit, even though we had detailed tracking, we can track your package wherever it lands at. But if it's snailing, it's really not going anywhere. We can see that's been going for a couple of days. We ship you out another one for free. So even if the other one finally gets there and that one gets there before that one, you keep both of them because we don't request for you to ship it back. Yeah, so that's what we do. So that's the policy we have to change in here for our shipping policy. We got to go in and do that today. And then I got to go in and I have to upload new videos because we got new videos we did outside. I want to get those in there. We got to put a title in for the gunmetal. We got to put information there about the new color screens that are coming out. So all this is updating today. This is what we're doing today. And then after that, everything goes through the spelling checker so we can make sure we got everything correct. So we have to do that today also. Let me see, we're going to be in home page today. And then they got some new stuff, some new add-ons in here that I definitely want to add. They got some kind of animation thing, which I want to check that out. So we're going to be, I'm going to put the new demonstration we did yesterday in that spot right over there for outside demonstrations. First thing we asked is the weatherproof out in the snow right there. That's the other 150 inch we had. We had to put a new frame for that one. I'm going to go over here. We're at here. I'm going to go over here. So we're done here with this demonstration. We're finished. But yeah, it's just to show you at the end of the day, we're done. But at the end of the day, when I tell you that, because I got to get back to work, and I'm not recording that because I got too much work to do. At the end of the day, sorry about that, people. I'm tired. I'm doing just waking up. How sad these individuals are because, like I said, got nothing better to do with their time. Oh, I am glad that we did get all the demonstrations done yesterday. It is literally raining right now. It is raining. So we won't be outside at all. But at least we got those demonstrations done yesterday. We can do the demonstrations anyway. But anyway, so yeah. As you can see, like I said, that's some of the crazy stuff we receive in our inboxes from these guys. Nothing better to do with their time. This is all they. This is the only thing they have to do is basically just go into our channel and just rant and carry on and act up. Look, no sooner than we freaking clear the account and get it cleaned up. Here comes Crow again. This is Crow. Don Shire is Crow. That's him. Because anytime we talk about this stuff, and I tell you, the minute we talk about this stuff, they start popping up. Look at this. This is Crow. It's fake accounts. So he's right here. No sooner than we got finished cleaning all the accounts. I tell you, I can't make this up. These guys expose themselves so fast, so quick. And I wouldn't be surprised if they pop over into some of these forum sites we're at right now and they're listening to us talk. But no sooner than we go in and clean the account out, the first message that pops in on title of this video, perfect ending, is Don Shire. Now, Don Shire is Crow 1176. This is one of his many fake emails that he uses when he pops into the account, just carrying on and acting up. And again, like I said, this guy has nothing better to do with his life. What you should be doing at the end of the day is you should be going in and trying to make your better product because, again, your stuff matched house paint. At the end of the day, you have scammed your customers out of hundreds of dollars. On a product that is actually doesn't do what it's supposed to do. Now, get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with the P2 projector. The P2 projector is perfectly fine. The problem is that his product does not work on the P2 projector at all. But he's in there right now. I told you that's one of his names. That's definitely his name right there. Let's go over here. Hold on for a minute. Let's go pull up P2 projector. He's actually downgrading that projector so badly. This is the the demonstration for the P2 projector. This is why people like them, because that projector is supposed to be designed to be used in a fully environment. This is the commercial or promo video for that projector. Let me see if he has it on the promo. So that's not the promo right there. I want to see a promo demonstration. Always in the dark with this projector. Look, in the dark. Every one of his demonstrations, sorry about that, are in the dark with this projector. And this is a projector that has 3,000 lumens right up on top of the screen. I don't know how in the world you people with these projectors are sitting in the dark. So you see this environment? You see how well lit this environment is? This is what your environment is supposed to look like with that P2 projector. You see how well lit that looks? That's why they consider it to be the ultimate TV box. Because unlike a TV, when you set up a TV, you're not darkening your curtains. You're not basically blacking out the light that's coming in. You're not turning your environment into a dark environment, but yet I see very few demonstrations displaying this projector in its true form. Nothing wrong with the projector. The projector works perfectly fine. The only problem is that the screens it's being displayed on is dumbing the machine down. Oh, we got to come back in on that one. Let me leave out of here. We're done. Oh, wait, I forgot to show you. He did contact us. So Don Shire is Crow. One of Crow's many emails where he tries to describe as being somebody else, but that's definitely Crow. Let me come in and show you here. We're going to go back into our inbox right here. Here he is carrying on again. I told you, look at this stuff. How bad is it that you basically have to contact? We just got finished cleaning the account. And look, he's in here ranting. Look at this. You have nothing better to do. He wrote all this nonsense in here just to get this at the end of the day. See, you've just been reported for spam and you're removed. Bye-bye. All that. Write all that nonsense in there for nothing. All right, we're going to get out of here. We're done. We got everything cleared up. We're all good to go. Got all the haters blocked, got them removed off the account. If they do come back, and again, we'll be sure to show you exactly the haters. We call them exposing haters. So you can see exactly, what we deal with on a day-to-day basis with these jokers. I got to come back in. I'm going to talk about this P2 projector because, like I said, I want to see how many people are actually showing this projector off to where it's how it's supposed to be displayed. All right, I got to go. Thank you for your time. Sorry about the wall because I got information here for customers. Let me go back over here to my page. There we go. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration at the go. As I said before, this is something that everybody has to deal with in life. Whatever you're doing in business, you're always going to deal with people who are going to hate on you for no reason whatsoever or jealous about what you do at the end of the day. And these are people, like I said, time and time again, cannot back their products in any way whatsoever. And that's the reason why they hate on you. All right, with that being said, hope you enjoyed the demonstration. He just popped in. Don Shire is basically, we know it's Crow. We pinged you. That's how we know. Again, hello, IT Tech. But then again, like I said, you think people are dumb at the end of the day. And yeah, people are not stupid at the end of the day. Okay, just so you know, we know who you are. We know your fake accounts. We know your multiple fake accounts that have been hitting our accounts over and over again. And that doesn't bother us. It's just sad that you had that much energy. You need to take some of that energy, make yourself a new screen paint and something that doesn't match house paint at the end of the day. That's what you need to do. All right, with that being said, I got to be back on because I want to talk about this P2 projector. I never noticed that. I looked at majority, what people are using certified screens or high-end screens on this projector because, man, that projector is quite a very powerful piece of machinery, and it's a shame it's being dumbed down due to the fact that people can't display the unit right. What a shame. All right, gotta go. God bless.